Okay, so in this class we are going to learn about how to create dashboards with Excel. So dashboards are real-time view of your data, and as the data changes or the source of the data changes, automatically the dashboard is also affected. So this will be our dashboard area, and let's design our dashboard area. So first of all, I'll insert a picture into it. Let me look through my pictures to get a nice background picture. Okay, I'll use this picture. Let me just drag it to cover the screen. Right. Okay. Then I want to change it to this light background. Okay. Let me insert a text box and type sales dashboard. Let me choose 50 bold. I want it to be white. The background should be okay. This color is cool. Put it in the center. Okay, right. So I go back to my records. So now we want to before you can create your dashboard, you need to create a pivot table of your records. So from our previous class, we talked about how to create pivot tables. So this will be the sales per person. Right. Let's draw another pivot table or create another pivot table. So this will be the sales per geographical area or geography. Then let's create another pivot table, which is let's look at sales by product. Right. So now let's quickly create our pivot tables. So sales by person, that means we want to find the total amount of sales by each person. So you select sales in the rows column and amount in the values column. Let me put my dollar sign here, home, then dollar sign. Right. So I want to create a pivot chart from this records. So you click in your records, then come to analyze. You choose your pivot chart. So I'll use this distribution. So this gives me a nice chart. Right. Let me change the style. I want to use this style. Okay. Right. Then I want the color of the bars to be orange. Okay, I'm good to go. So this is a simple graph, distribution graph or bar chart for our sales persons. Then sales per geography. So I just choose the geographical area, then the amount. Very simple. Let me convert to amount money. Then draw a pivot chart out of it. This time I want a pie chart, so I'll use this pie chart. Then let me just select this color, and I want to show the chart labels. Right, then sales by product. So sales by product 2, I select products and the amount. Okay, let me use units sold. So these are the units sold for each of the products. Draw a line chart for it. I want to use a line chart. Okay, then let me quickly edit it. Let me choose this, then name it as sales product unit sales. Okay, let me use a trend line. Trend line. Okay, then this is sales by geography. Sales by person. Right, so when I'm done, I just click on my chart, right click and copy, then come to my dashboard. Let me pull this dashboard here, then just paste it. Okay, very simple. Come back to sales per geography, click on the chart, make a copy of it, paste it on my dashboard. Then sales by, let me copy this as well, come to my dashboard, then paste it. Okay, right, so I'm done. So now that I have my dashboard arranged nicely on my chart or my dashboard, now that I have my charts arranged on my dashboard, there is this tool in Excel called Slicer. So just click on any of the charts, then come to analyze, then choose this tool, Slicer. So Slicer will give you option to choose the various headings in your data. So just select all, then OK, then it will create this slicer for you. So I will arrange this slicer nicely. So by salesperson, by geography, then by product, I think these are even okay. Let me get rid of this. Okay, you let me leave it. No, I don't need it. Right, so once you arrange your slicer nicely, you right click on your slicer, then connect it to your pivot table. So I want to connect it to all the pivot tables. Right, come to this one, report connection, connect to the pivot reports. You right click on this one as well. By default it is connected to its original pivot table, but I want to connect it to all the tables so that when records in the various pivot reports changes, it affects all these charts on the dashboard. So now I've linked all the records together. So if I want to filter by only this salesperson, you see that the records will change. So now only records for this salesperson is shown on our dashboard. If I want to filter by country, this will give me only the records of the sales by this salesperson in Australia. If I choose by product, it will only give me records on the products that was sold by this salesperson, and also the product name. So by this we know that Bar made almond sales of 3 units at an amount of $3,005, and in Australia he sold 3,549. Right, so when you are done with filtering and you want to get back all your records, all that you need to do is to clear this filter, then automatically your graph will, or your dashboard will revert to the original. Okay, let's look at something here. When I come to the original sales table, then I change Hussein Oga, I change his value to, let's say 100, no, let's say 20,950. Let's go back to our dashboard and choose or refresh our records. You see that the values will change, yes, because an update has been done to the records. So if I go back to my slicer and choose Hussein Oga, you see that the sales for Hussein Oga will increase because we've updated the sales record of Hussein Oga, and the specific product is almond. So let's check for only almond. Almond, yeah, it's somewhere here. Okay, so you see that the amount has changed to 20,959 for the country USA. So basically this is how to create dashboards in Excel after you've created a pivot report of your records. So this brings us to the end of our data analysis course with Excel, and thank you for watching, and hope to see you in another class. Have a great time.